Hey, bud, it's Big Dog. Couple more things I want to go through real quick. Some more pickups. This is I picked this racetrack up yesterday. It's a battery racetrack, truck race set. It is complete. It does work. Has 8 corners. Battery box. All the railings. Total 8. And there's a total of 4 straightaways with 2 crossovers. So these are trucks. They're not the fancy. They're not broken. They do work. The red one. But a lot of people take these cars like this and put on other play sets. So they're a little bigger than what a normal size is. But still, for the price I paid for it, and then in a previous video I showed you some Burger King stuff. I got that all in a lot, so it was a pretty good deal. Box is a little beat up. I'm going to tape it. Put the inserts in there. So that wasn't too bad. So I've been buying a lot of video game stuff, cartridges, and I had bought this stuff off a gentleman yesterday. What's neat about it though, it's got a lot of manuals. These games don't have manuals, we'll get into them. But it's got a lot of manuals, and I had a bunch of these at one time, and I probably had over half of these. And I got rid of them all, so if anybody needs manuals, we'll get into what ones we have in a minute. But so let's just start in here with this stuff. There's Home Run. Now, Atari was the shit back in the 80s. Nowadays, I mean, game systems are crazy now, but back in the 80s, man, you get an Atari, you were like king. Everybody was at your house. ColecoVision was probably the better one, but I did like television a little bit. Sweating to death. There's 2 combats, Home Run, and a Math Grand Prix. So now I have a bunch of Ataris and a bunch of systems. I just got to dig them out. Super Challenge Baseball. Now these ones up here have their little booklets with them. 34 Telegames, Missile Commando. And this is the booklet that goes with it from Sears Telegames. So that's kind of neat. It's a Super Breakout. Other Telegames. Someone wrote Mom. My mom used to play this Super Breakout. She loved that. Sears. Night Driver. This was a good one. Something like this. It's the 80s graphics. Excuse me. Of course, there's Pac-Man. The system actually came with Pac-Man. Everybody loved this game. I was just watching that movie Pixels the other night, and I was watching the part, I turned it on when they was beating Pac-Man. Now, here's Freeway. What they did is they actually had games they knocked off of other games. Like this here is basically off of Frogger. And here you're just trying to get the chicken across the road. But it's kind of like the Frogger game. So, this was a kind of popular. Who didn't want to try to get a chicken across the road? So let's see what we can do on that. So basically, chickens. You got 2 players or 1, but it's just like Frogger. You had to kind of work your way across the street, the highway, whatever. So right now, I'm just going to run through some of these booklets. Tank Plus. Hang on a second, I just heard a car door. My truck's out there. Did we catch anybody? No. Sorry for the wind. Oh, but it feels good though. Nope. It's nice out though. It's a cool breeze. Sorry about that. I just heard a car door. I wanted to make sure it wasn't my car. Target fun. Like I said, these are all 80s graphics. It's kind of neat. They're Space Invaders. Who didn't love that game? Dodge 'em. There's another fun one. Basketball. But it's not the one I got. So, well, I got baseball, I mean. Atari Force. This is like a comic. Kind of neat. So that was a cool book. Volume 2. Has an Atari catalog. 45 program cartridges. Tells you about them. Cool. These are in good shape. They won't be by the time I'm done, but they are in good shape. The Atari video game catalog. 45 game program. Just tells you about certain games, soccer, Othello. It's kind of cool. And like I said, the graphics are neat. And the books are in really good shape. 1981. Come on, this damn thing. Focus. There it goes about the end time. It took forever. Here's another one. Football. Here's baseball. Phoenix. That graphics on this is really cool. Bowling. This was a fun game. The bad guy would drop bombs off of a building. You're a cop running around with a bucket of water, putting them out. Use your paddle. This game boy gets crazy. It's harder slow than it is fast. Fast is just like, as long as you move the paddle just right, you catch it. Because it'll just come down and it'll just start going like this. Mega Mania. Kind of neat. Video pinball. Like I said, these are all the booklets for them. Barnstorm, that was one of my favorites. Drop down into the barn. Centipede. Hubert. That game was cool. Oh, speaking of Frogger, here's Frogger. See how I was saying you gotta get the frog to cross the street, and then you gotta get him across the water. So it's kind of like Freeway. Excuse me. River Raid. Now this was fun. This is my brother's favorite game. That was a good game. Crime Busters. Miss Pac-Man. More games. Another video game book. Kind of tell you about them. So now I'm gonna look for Atari games. I'd like to get some so I can put them with the bag or with their booklets and stuff. So hit me up if you got some. Might be interested. So that's gonna be my pickup. That yesterday. And if you see something you like, let me know. If you're interested in anything, let me know. Hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends. Till the next one, big dogs out. Everybody be safe.